It's Madden NFL 23. All eyes are on Ja'Marr Chase. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Steelers and the Niners, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 16 carries, 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 25 carries, 110 yards.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, it's team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game, CD, some are calling it the game of the year. Others are saying, hey, this is the Super Bowl preview. And as we speak, these are the top seeds in each conference. How do you think these two teams approach this one internally?
And I think that we both subscribe to the theory that it is the game of the year so far, and it could be a Super Bowl preview. I know outwardly both teams are going to tell us, hey, it's 1 of 16. We're going to do what we do. Let's just go ahead and play our game. But I think we both know that internally they're saying we've got to establish we're the team to beat in case we see them again.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
2nd and 3. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Looking to throw. The quick slant caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That 2nd down play nets a -4. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. He'll get this off to Etienne. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Touchdown 49ers. Justin Jefferson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw again. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Here's a 2nd and 7. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The Steelers at 13-2 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 38 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll look to throw here.
And that's complete ETN out of the backfield.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. They're going to look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return,
and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man right side, Myers. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. They'll look to throw.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
2nd and 2. Over the middle, complete. It's Myers.
And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. It's Myers again with another catch.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chris Jones, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. They'll set up a throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
They run with McCaffrey off the option.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
He'll throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. On second down, McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Open man is Myers. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
He's going to keep this again. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. A handoff, McCaffrey running right, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Gay's kick is good. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And that is incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They'll set up to throw.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in. 1st down. They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now back to throw. Over the middle, he's got Myers.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
They'll go option to the short side. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Draw play, Etienne.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. He'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Pickens. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
They'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are right back in this football game.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. The Niners on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Fielded at the 43. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Straight ahead, Etienne. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll go again with Etienne. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Running out of the gun with Etienne. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw here.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Boswell's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Devontae Smith.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Open man right side, Myers. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
And the Steelers set to take the field.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Able to find his man. It's Pickens.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Etienne up the middle.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Pittsburgh, they continue to show they'll be a tough out in the playoffs as they move to 14-2 on the year.